Hello guys! Just had a bit of a glitch with IntelliJ, as you can see. Well, you probably couldn't see, I was having errors pop up. And now it's just asking me to restart because of Maven integration or something, but anyway, that'll be out of the way soon. It's just launching up now. I was aiming to do that in the 3 minutes that we were letting the streams gather viewers, but you know, it didn't work. There we go, it's not throwing errors now. Retrieving Jira information, which is where it failed last time, giving me a bunch of errors and actually crashing the program altogether. Anyway, thanks for joining the stream, guys. I'm going to be programming the BSD server a bit more today. I'm going to be doing some testing on the client side, and I do actually have something lined up that I want to do. The issue that I want to do is this one here, which is loading currently. For some reason Jira is running especially slow today, for absolutely no reason whatsoever. I want to recreate the network name system. And what I mean by that is currently, it's a notepad, our networks, oh shit, that's massive. Our networks are named like this: BT, home, hub, 4532, 00AA, for example. And that would be one of our network names. And this is selected from an array, and this is randomly generated, just to make it look a bit more unique. And then after we added all this shit, we added this shit. Now this, these 2 digits and then 2 characters actually represent something. Everything is stored in quadrants in our server to allow us to basically unload and load in various parts of the server to prevent memory being flooded. Because when you've got 100,000 networks in a single game of BSD, yes, it's going to be pretty damn large. And obviously the reason we have so many networks is because we plan to have things like DDoS attacks and to be able to literally just hack servers like that, you know, just really hack things quickly, like a multiple network hacker or something. Anyway, so this is the index in the quadrant. This could go all the way up to 40, or is it 99? I think it's 40 at the minute. 40 networks per quadrant. 40 networks per quadrant, bear in mind. And there are like 10 servers per network. So, but yeah, this would go 00, 01, 02, 03, so on and so forth. And then this part here goes up to ZZ, like that. Goes AB, C, oops, like that, and then it goes BA, BD, yeah, you get the point. So my idea on this recreating this network name system is to translate the index into this. 40 possible indexes, okay, there's a limit on that. I'll find out what the actual hardcode limit is soon. Oops, shit. So I don't see why we can't just have a list of 40 network names, which is a lot, I know, and then randomly select one, and then we can just look up in that array and find out which index it is. And that prevents networks like that ever clashing. But obviously we can have this, and then what we can do is we can translate this, this 4532 into this, or sorry, the other way around, this into this by using a reversible operation. And what I mean by that is it is possible for us to convert these two characters, or 2 letters, into numbers, into an index. We have systems for that. So, if we convert this into a number, bear in mind the number is not usually very big, usually quite small. We put that into a reversible operation to get a nice big number. And that seems pretty damn decent to me. Hello, on Pentium 299. So that is the plan. How that will go, I do not know. And I'm obviously going to be continuing with my, I'm not sure if you guys will have been there for that, my builder integration, which is where basically I've been going through, can I find a class for it? Memory manager is an example. I've been going through making things singletons if they need to be a singleton, and I've been creating builders for them. Because I was reading a book on Java, and I read that a really good practice in Java programming is to use a builder. And I actually do agree. And the reason being is, I'm not sure if this is the one. This is an example. It's not a very good example, but it is an example. As you can see here, I've got two different constructors, and I would have to basically call a different constructor or literally copy and paste the code. However, with a builder, what I can actually do is I can take in all of my parameters in one constructor and then use the builder to set the defaults. Like you see here, in this constructor of builder, it sets the default lifetime to what would be set in manager. And that is the purpose of it. So I can actually just check that everything's object, garbage, and then, see what I mean? Look at that was missing. Still need to move that over. I'm actually not a fan of using the pre.js one at the minute though. So now I can delete that. Bam. I can even delete this. And you know what? I have no idea what the difference between GC time and object lifetime is. What? GC time is equal to every 30 seconds. Ah. So we don't set GC time. Okay, that's fine. But we do have to set object lifetime. That's fine. It is fine. I don't know why that doesn't get set to -1 here as well. See what I mean? Just so many discrepancies in this. I'll admit that that is my fault. So yeah, I really want to do this network naming system, and I'm going to try and download the client, so I can test all this out. Can check to see if this is it. No idea there. Git pull. Shit, we're on a different branch, aren't we? Fine. I'm just waiting for the IDE to load up at the minute. It's going to quickly, oh, it's going to require me to do that, fuck that. No, I'll do that in a bit. Yeah, remind me later, please. VCS, git, pull. I'm not sure if he's still working on this branch or not. Pull no items, yeah. I'm just going to check Bitbucket to see which branch he's working on. I think he might have switched to master for a bit for some reason. Oops, it's going to... I'm pretty sure it says this in the top right anyway, but, you know. You must use your email address. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, here we go, basically client. Source, not even source, commits. Did he merge to... Yeah, it looks like he merged to master. And has been committing to master ever since. Branch am I on? I'm on master as well, actually. Should have been able to figure it out from that. Oh no, he just hasn't committed. Wonderful. So yeah. I This is a bit slow in my opinion. I might get food to speed this up. You can skip it though, I just thought I'd look at it for once. Oh, I haven't turned on the server yet. Well, I guess I'll try and make the change first. Okay, I need to figure out it's in server grid. This one's already been set up to use a builder, by the way. Somewhere, yeah, here. Right, okay. Fill grid is where it's at, I think. Maybe not. Oh, it is. Network equals new network. We add the network. Yeah. And then we set the name. And this is where we're looking. We already have the identifier, and we have the index. So this is where we really just have to decide how we want it to work. And I think ultimately, what our best route to do is to Google good network names. And then what we'll do, this is just for now, and then what we will do is we will just change these to like in-house jokes over time, maybe references to our old games and stuff. So what we'll do, where does it get this list of names from? Oh, random network name. We're gonna move that over here, I think, though. We'll put it at the top, I think. Yeah. Maybe not, actually. Just ignore private transient static string array network index names. Okay, and this is where we will import them. I will actually eventually make this so that users can change their names and stuff, but until then, I think it will have the it hurts when IP. Only 40 to go. If you guys have any good network name suggestions, please do suggest them. Although I guess we can't really do that, can we? I'm not quite sure of this idea anymore. Winnie the Pooh's honey pot. Wow. was just thinking, because it's going to get appended to it something like... or some shit. So... is it going to look alright? Humdy humdy hum. How do I do this then? This piss me off. I mean, I could always do hashtag. Or hash, sorry, not hashtag. But then that means they've got to type that in. So it's best if we can do stuff like Sky Dash. So we need like sci-fi names. Transient means it does not get serialized. For example, there's no point in serializing this since it's static. We're going for sci-fi names at this point. Spaceship name generator, sure. Ah, Helios, I like that. Oops. Ah. The tortoise, really? Oh, wyvern, I like that. Bibis. Ooh, Poseidon. Nostromo. Isn't that, Alien? Pretty sure that's Alien. And Aliens, the Alien franchise. Ah, thought it was. Can have the USA. Freedom. Excalibur, sure, why not? Spell right? Yeah, spell right. ISS Fuji, what kind of names is this site coming up with? And the idea is basically that it will come up saying the Helios 37, you know, that kind of shit. I'm avoiding names that sound a bit like actual ships, like SSE Matador or the USS Royal. Purely because I don't want them to sound. Oh, the Leviathan just came up. I made that one up myself. Like Star Hunter now. Revenant. What's that from? Ah, right. I've not actually played Dead Space. Well, I mean, I think I played like 5 minutes of it, but I never really got into it. Oh my god, if I press... There we go, Jesus Christ. It's fucking freezing in my room right now. And it's pissing it down as always in England. How many have we got? That's 40 to 55. We're 15 out of like the 50 or 40 we need. Jesus. I already know this is going to take a million years to do. So as I say, if anyone with any suggestions, do submit. It will speed this process up a hell of a lot. Avadora. Scorpio, that works. Just recently finished watching, I say recently, a few months ago. Was it a few months ago? When the last episode of Scorpion came out? God, it's so repetitive. Good, but just repetitive. Avius. Cyclone. Vigilant. I feel like I'm just choosing adjectives now. And it's going to be interesting because these names can never be repeated, so that will definitely make it a bit more interesting in the game. Spaceship name generator. Is that it? Gives me. I have to refresh the page. Oh, you cheeky bastards for the ads. That other one was JavaScript. We just loaded it. Hello, Hazarth. Hazarth. How are you going? Olympus. Like Olympus has fallen and that kind of shit. Good. I'm good too. Just dealing with this what's the word? Mundane, laborious task. If you want to help though, come up with some cool sci-fi network names. We need like 40 in total, and so far we've got what, 23, 25, what, 24 technically so far. Shit ain't my ideal Wednesday night, morning even. Sorry, I forgot what time it is. Only been up an hour and a half. Don't like Valhalla. For a name for a network at the very least. Cairo works. God damn. Ooh, Genesis. Right, we got like 10 more to go, then I'm going to check how many are hard-coded, like what the maximum limit is, and then we'll see how many more we need to continue getting. Oh no, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. 40 networks per quadrant. Quadrant's pretty big, isn't it? We need 8 more then. Already got Excalibur, sorry. Somewhere up here. Here it is. So good. Dreadnought like that. Dreadnought. Here we go. Ooh, we're getting close, guys. I'll let you guys choose the final 3. I've had a large input on these, considering I've written most of them. I say I wrote most of them, I didn't really like choose them though. I used a generator and looked which ones seemed most fitting for the game. In the meantime, I'm just going to quickly check how many we actually need. And that will be somewhere about the quadrant manager. Oh, for piss sake, it's dynamic, isn't it? What's this thing taken? Control Q, maybe? No, there we go. Int quadrant size, it's map size squared. Oh shit. Camelot, okay. Camelot, where's Camelot? Wait, not where's Camelot, but where's the network? There we go. 2 more to go, guys. 2 more. Divided by this dot quadrant size. Or where's quadrant size set? Oh, we set the quadrant size. But I'm pretty sure we hard code quadrant size in BSD server. Death Star. I wonder which one he's relating to here. Death Star. Oh, Death Star, Jesus. Death Star. Death Star 7. That sounds pretty cool, actually. I'll not put the 7 in, that'll be automatic. But Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm noticing this new trend, guys. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Where's server grid on here? Ah, there it is. Fenrir. Oh, okay, I'll have that. 1 more, guys. The last melon. Right, quadrant size. Where does quadrant size get set? Oh, it's hard coded to 5. What does that even mean though? What does 5 mean? I actually don't know what the fuck that means, guys. List of quadrant size equals 5. That could be anything though. Map size times map size. Okay, so let's just assume the basic. Although isn't that hard coded as well? Currently. No map size is it? Currently we just set equal to 32. You know, I've got no idea why it would be 5 or 4, because I've got no idea what the hell that number means, actually. Okay, let's just assume we have a map size of 32, and it gives us 1024. Excelsior, I like that. Oh god. So, how do you spell it? Oh, it's going to ask me how to spell it, because I don't know any other way of spelling it. Interesting. What's Alcubierre Drive? Map size divided by player count not equals. So this says it does 1024 because it's got a map size of 32 divided by 25. Oh, which gives us 40. Maybe we should go up to 50 then, just to be sure. I mean, what happens if I increase it to, I don't know, 36 by 36? Divided by 25. Oh, look at that, now we've got 51. The quadrant size should scale. That's what it, the quadrant size should scale. Okay, so we do 1024 divided by 40, gives us 25.6. That's interesting. Then we square root it. Or, you know, we literally just don't do that. We just do map size squared divided by 40. Like that. Which will then give us 25. Instead of doing all this bullshit, we go 1024 divided by 25 to give us 40. Actually, that's not right, is it? 1024 divided by 40 gives us 25, because that means that we want... Oh, fuck me, this is so difficult. So annoying. Right, we want a quadrant to contain 40 networks. Which means there has to be 25 quadrants in this case. So doesn't that mean that we do 1024 divided by 25 to give 40? I need to look at what this quadrant magic fucking shit does. Quadrant size. This is quadrant size equals quadrant size. Okay, let me find some usages of quadrant size. So here we create a new quadrant with quadrant size. What does quadrant size do? Quadrant maximum size. Quadrant maximum size. Return false. Okay. That's really damn simple. So all we have to do is pass in 40. Oh, I see what the problem was. The problem was scaling. If it's 40, then we could actually exceed the amount of quadrants that are available to us, and the amount of quadrants that are available to us is 36 to the power of 2, I think. Oh shit. 36 times 36. So we have a total of 1296 quadrants. I can't be right. Yeah, you can, that's right. But are we ever going to exceed that? But we don't really want to breach anything more than like 60 quadrants really, because that's just a bit heavy on the I/O. Okay, let's just add a to-do. To-do, make quadrant size dynamic. That's really not difficult. Okay, so that's fine. Now we have it literally limited at 40. So, that's not going to be a problem. Right, so now we have to come up with this name system. What we're going to do is we're just going to create two static methods. Two nice and easy static methods, which can do this for us. So we're going to have public static string get name. No, create network name. And then we're going to have a public static is hash map. Static. And this is going to be string to object, and we're going to call this what's the word for like break apart, breakdown. From network name. Okay, taking in two completely different things. One will be needing the char for the identifier. Oh my god, what have I done? One will be needing the char for the identifier and the int for the index, while the other will be requiring the string for the name. Like so. Okay. So how are we going to work this? So the string base name is going to be equal to network names index, like that, and then we'll do base name plus equals. What we're going to add to that is we're going to somehow convert the index. I think actually we will reveal a pattern. I think we'll have like Leviathan dash AA and stuff. Does make the pattern a bit noticeable. Quite a bit noticeable actually. Hum. Shit. I don't know how to so we could just do okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do string base name equals name dot substring, and this will be name dot 0, name dot length, subtract 2, I believe. Subtract 2 sounds right. And then we'll do string identifier. Well, I was thinking, should we have a space there? I don't know. That's what I was a bit like. Do you reckon? See, the problem is, if we load notepad. Right, we're gonna have, like, say we have Leviathan, and then we have I don't know what, Excalibur. They're both gonna end like this. So do you reckon it would be better to do that? Oh shit. Okay, I'll go with a dash. Probably because the dash is just more network name. More of a network name. Because I don't think you can have underscores, to be honest with you. Okay, so this becomes now 3. And then this becomes name dot, oh my god, what the fuck? Nav. Oh, I don't even know. I just got caps lock on. Name dot substring, name dot length, take 3, name dot length. I think that's how you do it. I'm not sure if you have to take 1 on that actually. Nope, obviously not going to want to create that, am I? Oh shit. Hang on. Can you have an underscore in a network name? Oh, right. I need to find the index. Is equal to network. Okay, we'll have to do for int I equals 0, I is less than network names dot length, I plus plus, if network names I dot equals, ignore case, base name index equals I, like that, and then we'll just put index in there like that. Oh. Oh yeah, -1. And then we'll return data. What? I don't see what the problem is. I don't want to generify anything. I don't even know what that's going on about. Okay, let's just see how it looks then. Could look absolutely shite, might look decent, you never know. Did I know how to break? Oh shit, yeah, god, good shout. Yeah, I know what you mean. So that when we find it, we don't loop it. We don't continue to loop. Good shout. Didn't even see that. Oh, that's where I did it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I was looking up here thinking I'd already defined it here. Yeah, thank you. Right, so now I've got to find the part where we create the name. But I'm never going to find it. I found it. I want to keep this to some extent. I want to just back up of it. So string name will now be create network name, passing in identifier and index. And we'll comment that out as well. I just want that for backup because I know something's probably going to go wrong. Okay, so on server grid, and now there is a place, I don't know where the fuck it is. There is a place where we set, where we basically have to convert that kind of shit, the network name, and I don't know where it is for the life of me. So much uncommented code. Oh, so much commented code, sorry. I think it's here. Get network by name. Is that the only place we do it? Does seem like me to make a function that's used everywhere. Okay. So then what we do is we do is hashmap string object data is equal to network dot from network name, passing in name, boom, and then we end up with a oops, sorry. We end up with char identifier equals data dot get identifier, and then we end up with int. I don't know why I copied and pasted that. It's been quicker to just type it out. Okay. I'm very skeptical about its working. Things I make never work first time. Well, I'll find out if it compiles for a start. Okay, compile, that's a start. Aha! And that is because that returns null. And that returns null because we obviously don't call the builder somewhere. Program is where it instantiates that. So where's server? Ah, it's there, you bastard. Server build dot builder, server builder equals new builder. Just do that. And then we do server builder dot set server variable. What else was it? Yeah, and then we tell it. Oh, fuck me. No, where is it? Then we do server equals server builder dot build. There we go, that's what we need. Ooh. Same place. Interesting. Huh. Oh, hang on, didn't we remove the code that sets it for us and we made it so that we have to set it ourselves? Yeah, we did. Whoops. I was thinking that I'd removed that. Just then. So I have to do server.setInstance server. Okay. Oh? Is this a place that also uses it? It does appear so. Okay. So we have to just do data, no not data, is hash map string to object, data equals network, dot get, dot from, network name, like so, and then we just do int char identifier equals char data dot get identifier, then we do int index equals int data dot get index, like so. Comment is to out. Just want to group them up first, like so, and bish bash bosh. Clear this shit out and try and reconnect. Hey, reconnected. Okay. Oh, we got a new design for a terminal from Grigoris. Actually, I'll show you that. I'll show you guys that now. Oh, if Jira ever stops being so slow, I'm gonna have to look into this in a minute. Oh yeah, did we tell you guys that we completely lost everything on Jira? Yeah, that happened. This is the new design he's done for us, and it looks sick. I love it. I love it. Looks much better than the current terminal, and Fu's just working on implementing it as well. Just looks so clean and so nice. So yeah, just a new terminal. Anyway, I know where that issue's occurring. Luckily our game doesn't completely crash when you do something like that. So this is Leviathan AA, is that what we're on? Okay. I'm actually intrigued to see what this gives us. Okay, that gives us Leviathan. That's actually working rather well. And this gives us dash AA. Shit, that should be just 2 then. Well, that should fix the issue, I believe. So we run that. And don't know why I've got like so many things open. Okay. Then we'll do scan networks. It's probably going to call a breakpoint now. Yeah. IPv6. Yeah. Yeah, right. Spend 3 years typing out the IP address. Okay, it's a shame that they all end in dash AA, but I can't avoid that at the minute. So if we do debug mode enabled, so it only takes 20 seconds. I'm only enabled 20 seconds because of a glitch that occurred in the client, which has since been fixed, so I could lower this down, but it's okay. 20 seconds is better than the 3 minutes we previously had to wait. Okay, and then actually, if you notice I don't have to copy and paste it because it just remembers the password. So I just can just do connect network equals Vesper AA. Successfully connected, and I can do scan networks once again. Has anything new came up? No. Why? Why is something new came up? Okay, let's connect to Ragnarok. Oops. Come on, brute force. Oh, the time's actually working for once. That's very rare. Are we back to that issue again? Not retrieving actual, like, new networks. Okay, let's debug it. Scan networks. Okay, what are our coordinates? X1, 0, Y1. Okay. Okay, so at this point we're at 0, 0, which is Leviathan AA, by the way. So we get the quadrant. We find that, I bet this is Leviathan. I just want to just edit this to give us n.name. So as you see, that's Leviathan AA. We saw that come in. We know what that is. This one will probably take a bit. This one is Ragnarok AA. We've already got that one. Okay. What is this? This is NY2. I actually don't know what network name that's going to give. It didn't give us any network name actually. That gave us Leviathan AA again. Don't know why, because that says X1, not E. Oh, that's why, because it hasn't actually found it yet. Is it going to find it? Or are we in the wrong quadrant? We can't be in the wrong quadrant. Can we? I don't think we can. These are all X0. Oops, that's the wrong thing. See, that one has... Oh, okay, it's just towards the end of the list. We should be able to just put a breakpoint here though, click continue. Yeah, it did find it. I thought it would. And this is Aquarius AA. Okay, that's fine. So now we're at thingy, so we're going to just drop this. And that gives us Vesper AA. And is that the end? Oh, no, okay. Well, then it just didn't find any. Oh, I want to connect to Vesper. And I want to scan Vesper. Because that's interesting. Okay, so we're at 0, which is Leviathan AA. We know that's Leviathan AA. I'm just going to put a breakpoint up here as well. So this becomes Y1, and we know that that is, yeah, that's Ragnarok. This becomes Y2. Oh, we didn't find anything for Y2. Found Aquarius AA. I want a breakpoint here, and I want to know if network quadrant equals null or not. Why are we not getting... Whenever it's Y2, we're not getting the quadrant. And it appears to me that Y2 is on a completely different... it's on a different index. But okay, so let's see what we're getting here. We're getting BB, but we shouldn't be getting BB. We should be getting BA. No, we should be getting AB, even. Yeah. That's where the issue's occurring. We should be getting AB, not BB. And the problem is because it's using pretty much the same code. Okay. Right. I thought I fixed this issue. I swear I reprogrammed this. I swear I did. I'm gonna go ahead and check the master branch. So I swear I reprogrammed this. No, apparently not. When was it last edited? Fixed network connection glitch just seems like it would fix it. Doesn't seem to have ever changed. It's interesting. Okay, anyway, let's take a look at this then. See why this doesn't work. Okay, right. This is a static class, bear in mind. So it's index to identify that's fucking up. So the way it works is, I'm trying to think of this issue. I hate any issue to do with this system. It's shit. Honestly, it's so painful to deal with in my head. Okay, so int one is we do math.floor. That doesn't matter. I can do that in my head. Index, which is in this case 65 divided by 36 to the power of 2. And what is that? Expression type unknown, usable characters, not length. Really? He doesn't know how to do that. I guess I'll have to do quadrant manager dot usable characters. What do you mean? Oh shit, I shouldn't be giving 1.7. Yeah, I don't even know what math.pow means, or does, so that's wonderful. No, we're getting a legal argument. Hang on, what does math.pow do? It says it takes in a second argument. I don't even know what it does. Math.pow. Returns the value of the first argument raised to the power of the second. Oh. Oh, that's not right. I assume you meant doing it instead of the, to the power of 2, yeah. Yeah. See, I think this entire equation is fucked in general, actually. I did fix it, I don't know where that fix is gone, I rewrote the entire thing. I need the book, one sec. I write everything down, you see, when I fix shit like this. For a good reason. Helps if I find the fucking book though. I swear to God if that book's been thrown away, 2 seconds. Okay, I've got my trusty book. We're looking for a quadrant system, aren't we? Storage cache, nope. Modal system, no. Remote users. Right, okay. Quadrant system. I wrote down here the fix to everything, I think. It's here somewhere at the very least. I spent ages on this. Item YW plus X is equal to the index. Okay. So I spent ages looking at this, calculating how it would work. Now, because a map goes XY, that means if it was a 5 quadrant, it's a bit difficult to explain, really. It's just I will explain in a moment. I'm just trying to actually, I think I might have had a form of revolution here. We need the quadrant size. If we take in the quadrant size, yeah, I'm removing that entirely. I'm removing it. So it goes for every yeah, okay, we can understand that. Let's just start again a little bit. Oops, what have I done? Shit, get rid of that, yeah, sure. Okay, let's just, right, I'll do, for number 1. Number 2's the easiest one, right? Number 2 is literally just, index divided by quadrant size in this case. Like that. However, number 1 is a little bit trickier. In fact, I think it should be index divided by math.pow quadrant size 2. Why does that... Does that really return a fucking double? I know for a fact it'll fit into an int. And we have to make it an int. We have to math.floor it. Okay, now this isn't going to compile because I've changed the variables, but I just need to know where it's referenced. Okay, there are 3 references to it. Quadrant size. Now, is quadrant size equal to 2? Right, now it should be equal to 40. Quadrant size should be equal to 40. Like that. These are all in server grid, so we have access to quadrant size, which is nice. It's always nice when we have access to the shit we need. Okay, so now try building that. That might work. Might. I don't know. Yeah, fully. Should do though. Didn't it fail when Y was 1 last time? No, it won't fail because it's under 36. Okay. Right, I need to now do... I don't think I like this new network system actually, because it's all just like so so similar. Like, that's just repeated constantly now. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that at all. What are your suggestions, guys, for making it more random? Like, do you think I should create a system to just piece together a random network name, or how do you think I should, not like code-wise, but you know, just in general? Because I'm a little bit stuck on how I should actually make the name random. Because I need to incorporate the index and stuff. I have to, I don't get a choice about that. Hey, we have a quadrant this time. That's nice. We should have gotten AB, I think. AB, yeah, okay, it's working now. That might have just been that POW problem, you know. Appears to be working now. Of course, I keep forgetting to open the brute force. Like, that was actually what I was going to do, I just completely my brain just skipped it. The reason being, when I restarted the server, because it's based on index, right, and the index never changes, obviously, then what happens is you end up with just the same network names every time. So I would like them to really be procedurally generated. I want them to just be random every time, never get the same network name, you know, but I'm not really sure how I should go about doing that. I would like it to be a nice reversible operation, but I just don't know how to get that functionality in. It would be really cool if I could do it like names with hub in are index 12, you know, but I just don't know how to do it. I could probably, if you give me like, an idea for it, I would be able to program it most likely, but I just don't have an idea of how I want it to be done. Oops. Why are we receiving one at a time? Bit odd. So, yeah, as you can see that we're moving through the networks, alright. Don't know why we're just continuously going up there. See, the problem is I don't know how to shuffle them without ruining the system, because it requires the index to function. So if I shuffle it, the indexes become wrong. That's the problem. So this is what network is this? That's Vespa then. Why is it literally just unable to find the network at this point? What quadrant is it giving us? Well, it's giving us BB at something. It's giving us AB. Right. And we're looking for N2 and Y2X2. Basically, everything is stored in a quadrant, and that's stored in an array. I guess. Why do we need to store the index? Takes. I don't want it to be generated from the index. It's just the only solution I came up with. But what we could do. It takes literally nanoseconds to search through 40 items. Nanoseconds. So I don't see why we don't just loop through the network, the quadrant, which can only contain 40 items, by the way. That's not a lot. Because we know the quadrant from the -AA. That's not a problem. So I don't see... We can just scrap the index, can't we? We can just loop through and find it ourselves. Yeah, I'm going to do that. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for... Y2X2. Oh, I just found Y2X2. Oh, and this is the one that it can find, of course. Quadrants are only searched when the user runs scan networks. In this case, at the very least. It's very rare that we have to go looking for networks. There's no alternative though. I don't think. I mean, I'll after I found this network, I'll look through and I'll see if I'll find any usages and just calculate how often it's used. This is Y3 then. Is that even going to be in this quadrant? Oops. Oh, it is in this quadrant, yeah. So this is Y3 X2. Wait, what? That's not the wrong. Y3? What the fuck? The quadrant system is going wrong. I know where that's going now. Looks like it's filling Y then X. For whatever reason. That's why. Fuck, I should go Y. 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 X. 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 See what that does for us. Okay. So we'll do open brute force Vesper AA. Forgot to specify the network. Wonderful. There we go. Okay, it's brute forcing. Okay, let's in the meantime look for where we would have to search through the quadrant. It's what's this? What function is this? Place user. That's called every time someone that's new connects. So that's not a problem at all. And yeah, that would stack up at the start, but you know, we have everyone join, millions of people join right here, so it's going to be places that to do with networks. So for example, get network by name. Let's see where this is used. It may have a few. Yeah, okay. It's got 5 usages. Oh, unclassified. So that's just when they connect. It's on a user call. It's not like ran in a for loop ever, because it's so inefficient to do that. Because it's the n to the power 2, isn't it? O to the power 2 or something, which causes that. Ah, there is a problem if we scrap that though. We have to ensure, if we do it this way, we have to ensure that no network names are ever repeated. Which means that on startup, on initialization, we'll have to spend a bit more time going through ensuring, you know, that probably doing a few inefficient loops, maybe. Don't really want to do any inefficient loops though. Okay, connected. Let's just scan networks. Can I just please pause these breakpoints? Okay, that's definitely working now. We are receiving a lot of networks. And you see how it like bounces in and out of the quadrant? That's because of the way that it works. I mean, something I could do, right? I could make this like Leviathan, Aquarius, Condor, Ragnarok, Vesper, etc. I could make that all independent of index and identifier. But what I could do is I could replace the AA with append 2 numbers to it, or prefix 2 numbers, so it's like 00AA. But instead of 00AA, what I do is I take the 00 and I multiply it by something. So for example, 01, I could add 17 and multiply by 10, for example. Multiply more like by 8 or something. And then I can reverse that. And that, yes, it will end in AA, but, or AB or AC or whatever the hell, but the number will be different. It will look different. And the pattern you would have to really look for. AA, I mean, you wouldn't, but, you know, that's just the way it is. I'm not a cryptographer. You know, I don't know much about cryptography. I can't fucking say that word for some reason. So I'm not really sure how you would go about, you know, hiding a pattern completely. But yeah, because as you say, milliseconds would stack up, and it would be nice to just get rid of that. And this means that when generating random names, I don't have to go through verifying that they haven't already been used. Because the problem is, when you use a seed-based random number generator, and you're doing everything all at once, like bam, 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 in a for loop, the seed is just so minuscule, like the difference is minuscule, which causes it's pretty much it produces the same value quite a few times. So that's how I'm going to do it. That's how I've decided I'm going to do it. We're going to go to the server functions class. I can't get this to pop out again. There we go. I don't know where it is like, but server functions. You see, this has got like just such a shit list. What the hell is Brocade? I've never even seen that in the game. We'll find our random network name, just get our code for it, and bish bash bosh. I'm pretty sure we have a utility function to do this as well now, so, you know. And the best thing is, we've integrated it all into these two functions now, so I literally have to change these two functions, and it changes everywhere in the code, which is beautiful. Yeah, you see what I mean? This is just... And it's all becoming automated as well. Int new index equals index plus 17 times 13. That's what I'm going to do. Bib mass brackets, brackets with a division multiplication addition. Okay, I'll put this in brackets. Like that. I'm happy. There's no point in, yeah, okay. Right, so that no longer matters. Base name, we do not give a flying shit about. We have to double this, and double this. Okay. That's right. I know this isn't right. I never understand like the indexes in terms of this. So if we just type it out, hang on. Whoops. Excalibur. Actually, let's just comment it. Excalibur dash two. Oh, just realised something. Oh, it's fine. So we do 331 AA like that. So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Couldn't have chosen a slightly smaller name, could I? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so the way this will work is we will grab. See, this. Oh shit! I should have done that. I should have done this. I'm just gonna type this out again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused now. The index plus 17 should be either 0, 0, 0. Ah, now that's what I'm just changing this now because I know I've realised this is wrong because this can be a random length. It can be quite long or it can be quite short. So the problem to deal with that is actually to yeah. So the what we'll do is we will strip the last... Oh, fuck. Ah, there's always a dash. There's always a dash. Okay, so what we'll do is identification will be name... Yep, name.split. Yeah, that's what I was about to do. Yeah, name.split by the dash. Then, what am I doing? Yeah. Is that wrong? Oh, because that's not an array. And then I'll just grab the first element. Because that's what it'll be. It will always be the first element. And then... actually, I want to keep this in an array. I'm going to create a temp array. No, we don't need a temp array because none of this base name bullshit matters. You would think 0, but I'm actually doing 1. I'm sorry, I didn't mean first element, I meant the second element. Because obviously this is the name, we do not care about the name. We actually just want this data here. And then what we can do is we can substring to get literally the last 2 characters, and then bam, we can substring to get the remaining characters here. That's my plan. So this is identification. So the index we will do last. Right. Actually, no, we don't have to do last. We just have to do identification dot length take 2, like that. So this goes back 1, giving us this. And then for the identifier, we literally have to do. We need to do it in reverse, don't we? Yeah, we need to do identification dot length take 2. This is take 3. Oh shit! This is where I fuck up, isn't it? And then we'll just do identifier dot length. Maybe I don't know at this point. I think what the simplest thing to do is to just test it. That's just how I find it easiest. To just test it. Did I not do that? Ah. Good point. I'm so eager to just try and get it to work, forgetting everything else. Yes. Take 13. I'm actually going to choose. I'm just going to do it up here. Int real index is equal to index divided by. I can just actually. Okay, I've got to do this. Index divided by 13. Yeah. Take 17. If that's an int. What is your beef? Ah. What am I doing? Have I missed something? I'm losing my fucking mind, I swear. Apparently I don't even need to cast that to an int. Okay, fair shout. Oh yeah, I don't do I. And then this just becomes real index. I just didn't want to clutter that code there because I was getting on my nerves. And where is this error? Oh, really? If I was in C++, it wouldn't have even noticed there was a 70-second semicolon there. Holy shit. Ah. Wow. I like 2 seconds in. Not even a second in. Just launched and crashed. Ah, wonderful. Okay, identification is correct. As I actually I predicted that it would be 3 characters long. The first number. So index. Oh, I just completely fucked that, didn't I? 221. Identifier is 2188. Fuck. What? Oh, I did index.length. My bad. Actually, that's correct. Oh, that's convenient. It works. By accident. Gotta check that. I'm actually a little unsure. Huh. Oh my god, guys. That's like amazing for me. I mean, I did have you guys there helping me, so I guess it's not much of an achievement, but you know. Breakpoints, ruining the anticlimactic moment. Keep an eye out for errors. Just appears so random. Oh, it's great. Does it appear random? A little bit. It is very rare something works like that with me. Yeah, I mean the AA obviously isn't random. We can't really fix that. I guess I could convert it to an int, but then I'll just end up with loads of numbers at the end, and it just looks a bit boring. So now what we do is we do connect. Nope, no we don't. We do open brute force. Network equals. I'm just going to connect to Thebes because it's the most far away, which means we'll discover the most new networks. Let's not tell people that, shall we? Though. As you start getting like the game, I'm going to program this differently soon. It's a map. Imagine this window is a map, and it starts you off in the bottom left, and you work your way across. You know, you can go. If I were to connect to Nostromo, I'd probably be one more to the right. See, I would love to do that, and I just don't know how though, and I will show you why we can't do that. If we go into files, you'll see a quadrant. Now you see, this is what I mean. Those numbers actually represent something. So if I show you something, if I do scan networks now, did it do it? Don't think we would have. Oh, I forgot to connect to the network. Sorry. Right. If I do connect network like that, and then if I do scan networks, you see here that AB in things like Aquarius there and Scorpio actually links directly to that quadrant file. That's the bummer. And that's why they can't be random. I mean, I could try and scramble them in some way. Maybe using, I don't know, a cipher, a key pair cipher or something. But I'm not entirely sure how that would work, if I'm honest with you. How that would look. It might look alright. I don't think so, though. I don't know, I might have to speak to some of my mates who might be into cryptography to try and get them to work something out for that. See, I don't know how I would do that, how I would go about linking it in that fashion. Yeah, so like shift the characters left or something. But I'd like to, if I was going to do it, I'd ideally like to scramble the letters, you know, like make it like almost near random. But the problem is, and let me show you this. You see how many of these? Look, these are all in AA, AB. And the problem is, if I scramble them in the same way, and it has to be in the same way because they have to be, you know, unscramblable, if that's a word, means that they would all be the same anyway, and the pattern would continue to be recognised. It's really tough. And because of the way the quadrant system works, it's designed so that you could take a chunk of the map. Oh, base 64 though, you really want to type out that many characters. But yeah, the quadrant system is designed so that the a chunk of the map can be unloaded. I was going to call it a chunk system, but I thought I was copying Minecraft by doing that. A chunk of the map can be unloaded, which means that I could, in theory, have quadrant contain a network over here and a network over here or over here. But then you're just loading and unloading the map more often, which increases I/O usage and increases memory usage because you're keeping more of the map loaded in. Because if you think about it, if the network here, here, and here are all in the same quadrant, when you go here and load in the network, it has to load in these two here. Because the way it works. But then there you have the problem. They're all in the same quadrant, so it would end up with the same ID anyway. And if we were to create symlinks as well, sorry, if we were to create symlinks, isn't that just like another thing the operating system has to deal with? I think to be honest with you, you are missing the fact that I could scramble these, I could symlink them, I could do all that, but they all, anything in AA links to the same file, and there's nothing I can do about that. So anything ending in AA would end in the same anyway, and I can't change the fact. And the fact that they have the same ending is what reveals the pattern, unfortunately. Like, to me, I would not notice the pattern of the numbers here. I wouldn't notice that. But obviously I can notice the pattern on the letters. A little bit. As you start getting further into the map though, it just becomes a little more random, because what you're actually doing is the quadrants are getting a bit more like you're constantly on the border, which means you're just constantly accessing different quadrants, which causes it to look a bit random. Because AA and AB are what allows the basically, say you're the server, and I say, look, I'm looking for this network. It's in AA. Ah, I could actually. That's possible. That is actually very possible. I didn't think of that. Yeah, that would work. Now, how do I scramble it with that number? Because the files aren't like, you can't modify them anyway. I mean, you could if you thingy, but you know. You could just get like a bytecode editor, but plus that's on the server side. Only the server administrator has access to that. So I reckon I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream. I'm gonna have a think about that idea, because that's actually a really good idea about the scrambling the number before it by the number before it. I quite like that idea. Not gonna lie to you. So yeah, it's quite a good thought. I never thought of that. Yeah. Well, I'll probably stream tomorrow. I'll let you know how it goes. We might be streaming later when Lewis gets on. Do some client development. I know he's got some stuff planned, including some implementing that new terminal design, hopefully. So, yeah, should be good. Also, I'd like to just inform you guys that YouTube. Was that it there? Was that it? Slash. Nope. Actually, wasn't. No. Oh, okay. Let me just load it up. That we are actually uploading. I know it's like amazing 3 views. Yeah, but we are actually uploading our shit to YouTube now. Started as of yesterday. So this stream will be on YouTube in about half an hour with me ending the stream. So you guys have got that to look forward to as well. If any you just want to watch the stream, because I know Livecoding, it has the functionality to store a video, but I find that it's quite slow, not very good quality, etc. Because I record this with XSplit while I'm streaming, so it's in native quality. The next stream will either be today, later today in like 5-6 hours, maybe 7 hours, or it will be tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow, doing more development, catching you guys up on how far I've got since then, etc. So yeah, I'm bouncing between new features, improvements, and optimizations. I know optimizations comes under improvements, but by improvements I mean improving systems, and improving features. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been Brody from Underdog Games. You can find our website at www.underdog-games.com. Link is in the channel chat. So yeah, if you want